welcome back to Marissa Explains It All, and today I will be showing you the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette swatches and then this look on my eyes. Now, this is my everyday makeup. This is the makeup that I wear when I don't feel like being creative or I don't have time to be creative. It is the makeup I wear to work. It is the makeup I wear to the store or to parties, and I will glam it up, so it's just a real simple neutral eye. So when I first saw the Gwen Stefani palette, I was like, yeah, that's my everyday normal makeup. All the colors in it are very neutral, and so there's like shimmers and mattes in it that can create pretty much the look that I'm wearing right now with a little variation, which is what I like. One of my favorite alternatives for drugstore is walking on eggshells, the Wet n Wild walking on eggshells, and this is what it looks like. So I will use this on my lid, this on my brow bone, and this in the crease, and it's a simple go-to. I always travel with this because, again, this is my go-to eye look if I don't have time to really be fussing with my makeup. But I wanted to show you with the Gwen Stefani palette, and I will go ahead and do swatches first and then stick around to see how I created this. I used the black in the palette for the liner and everything. Let me go ahead and start with swatches. First of all, here is Blonde, and this next one is Baby, and then this one is Pop. There's Blonde, Baby, and Pop. And Pop is a very glittery, kind of chunky shadow. I have used it all over my lid and my look today. It does have fallout, so I would suggest doing your makeup, your face makeup after the fact, after you put it on. Is Bathwater, Anaheim, Harajuku. So Bathwater, Anaheim, and Harajuku. And then on my skin, Bathwater, Anaheim, Harajuku. So you can see Harajuku, sorry, Bathwater like barely shows up. Harajuku looks in the pan to be a lot brighter, but in real life it is just kind of a light pink. Skimp, Stark, and Danger. So there's Skimp, Stark, and Danger. And then swatched Skimp. Again, I'm sorry, a lot of these shades don't really show up because they're like exactly my skin tone. But so they blend, they basically blend in. Steady, Zone, and 1987. So there is Steady, Zone, and 1987. Punk, Serious, and Blackout. There's Punk, Serious, and Blackout. There are the last three shades in the palette. So I just wanted to give you guys swatches, show you the colors in the palette, and then go ahead and move on to the tutorial showing you my everyday look that I would create with any eyeshadow palette or any shades that I have that are similar. But when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, that's perfect, because it is literally like the exact type of shades that I will use to create my everyday makeup look. So if you want to see how I created it, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so per the usual, I'm just going to go ahead and start on this eye. I already have my eyebrow on and a little bit of concealer up in the corner and some primer on. And I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette and use the shade here called Skimp. And I'm going to put that up under my brow bone on a flat shader brush. So there. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to use the shade here called Stark, and it's just a mid-tone blender shade. I'm going to add that to my crease. Blend that up into my crease as my blendy shade. Then for my lid, I'm going to go into this shade here, which is called Pop, and it's really glittery and kind of dusty. So I didn't put face makeup on because I'm going to have to use a wipe to wipe it away because the glitters fall all over your face. But I do like it for on my lid because it creates a nice, like, shiny color that's nice, really good for all over the lid for my go-to look. But it is flaky, and you know, there are other shades in this palette that you can use for this, for all over your lid, but this is the one I've been using lately, and I've just been dealing with the fallout from it by cleaning it up afterwards. So pack that all over there. Then I'm going to go into this shade here called Zone and use like a crease brush and just add that to my crease just to darken it up. I'm going to go back into that Danger shade just a little bit on a blender brush and just blend it more. Blend the darker shade into the lighter shade. Now I'm going to use the shade Blackout right there, which is a matte black, on an angled brush, and I'm going to add some Fix Plus to it to make it wet so that I can use it as my eyeliner. And this also has a good amount of fallout, so that's why I didn't do my face makeup for this one either, so that I can clean it up. Now, wetting it does help with the fallout. If you apply it dry, it has more fallout. So I'm just going to apply the wing there. There's the liner, and I'm going to use a wipe like I said and clean up. There's just a bunch of glitters all over my face from that glittery shade. I'm just going to clean up under my eye. Then to finish off the lid, the top of the lid, I'm going to go into this shade Blonde right there. And I'm just going to put that on my inner corner. It's in there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add my face makeup. And then for in my waterline, I'm going to use my Sephora pencil, kohl pencil in the shade Beige. And just warm it up on the back of my hand and then put it in my waterline. And then I'm going to take a fine shader brush and I'm going to go back in to that shade Zone, which again is this matte brown that I used in my crease. I'm going to just run that right along my lower lashes. And then I'm going to take my Clump Crusher and put that on my lower lashes. Mascara, put this on my lower lashes. So there's the finished eye look using the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette collaboration. So I'm going to go ahead and dust off this extra powder that I used to set so you can see. Just dusts away there. And I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk brush and my NYX contour, well, it's a blush in taupe, but I use it as contour. I'm just going to contour my face. For blush, I'm going to use my NYX blush in the shade Mocha, and I don't know why they call it that because clearly it is a pink. And I'm going to take an angled brush, just apply this to my cheeks. And then for everyday, maybe you don't want a super intense highlight, so I would recommend the Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights, and it is a liquid highlighter. Liquids, you know, don't always go well over all the powder products that I put on, but I'm going to use a stippling brush like this, put it on the back of my hand, move it around on my hand, and then just kind of add it. So it adds a really soft highlight. It's not going to be a super glowy highlight. So you can see. So you see it creates a really soft glow. It's not like a glittery highlight, which you might not want for daytime or for the office. And then I just usually go back into my blush brush and kind of blend all the products. And then for lips, I'm going to show two options. I'm going to show a nude option and a red option because either go really well with this. So I'm going to use my NYX Natural Lip Liner. And then color in my lips using Nude Cream by Milani, which is one of my all-time favorite nudes. So that is with the nude option. And then for red, I'm going to use my Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm in the shade Standout. So there's that with the red. So there is my everyday look using the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and this is a look I recreate with like any shadows that I have that are these in this color tone. This is my go-to everyday look. So if you like my videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and you'll see more from me later. Okay, thanks.